In the last thing he told me, author explains that surprising ending. It's possible that those who attempted to predict the outcome of the Apple TV Plus limited series The Last Thing He Told Me fell victim to the same trap that book author Laura Dave observed in the genre and which ultimately inspired her to write the book. At the start of the series, it doesn't look good that Owen Michaels has vanished from his wife Hannah and daughter Bailey, especially because his internet business The Shop is being investigated for fraud. The rest of the episode features Hannah and her stepdaughter Bailey trying to figure out the convoluted circumstances around Owen's disappearance, but Dave told the Wrap that she wanted to rewrite how these tales generally finish. All of it may be traced back to Nicholas Bell, the father of Owen's first bride, who provided legal counsel to a family of criminals. Owen and his father-in-law experienced tragedy when Bailey's mother was fatally injured in a mysterious vehicle accident. Owen began to believe that it was the guys who hired Nicholas, therefore he released information that led to the arrest of his father-in-law. Now that his father-in-law is refusing to pardon him, Owen was forced to go into hiding and give both his daughter and himself new names. Owen didn't want to take the chance of getting into the headlines because of the shop because he wanted to keep his kids safe. When Hannah discovers the connection between Nicholas, Owen, and Bailey, Kristen, she visits him bravely, and she makes an agreement with the attorney that allows him to meet with his daughter in exchange for his promise to shield her from whatever forces killed her mother. Hannah agrees when he cautions her that Owen cannot enter the picture if this is the case. This is the full story, and the basic story is about someone who unexpectedly becomes a mother. Thankfully, there are many different ways we all find our way to motherhood or parenthood. And some of them have nothing to do with the individuals we give birth to, so I wanted to tell it in an unexpected way, Dave added. There is a friend who genuinely needs our help, or a pet, a niece, or anyone else. I wanted to pay tribute to all of those families and express hope that finding happiness doesn't necessarily mean prioritizing romantic love, but rather striving for something that seems more like universal fulfillment, stability, and joy. Hannah senses eyes on her at the end of the show, so the threat posed by Bailey's family history doesn't go away entirely. As Owen sneakily pays Hannah a quick covert visit, some eyes are less menacing than others. The show's finale was intended to have a glimmer of looming peril, and Olivia Newman, who directed the first 2 episodes and the finale, wanted to achieve that. It was crucial to provide the impression that she was strong, still doing well, and firmly grounded. Despite this, she still gives off the impression that she is aware that she might be monitored at any moment due to the final agreement she struck, according to Newman. Despite the general serenity and happiness that we observe in her, there is a lingering suspicion that someone who she is ignorant of may have been dispatched to keep an eye on her at any time. Particularly in light of the recent incident, she obtained something that she hadn't anticipated and wasn't specifically looking for. Dave quickly understood that she was actually describing 2 love tales in her book, one involving Hannah and Owen and the one between Hannah and Bailey. When I first began, I thought I was telling one love tale, but in fact, I was telling another. In order to honor that in the series, adhere to that true north, and address the questions of can we ever know the people we love the most? And what are we willing to do for the people we love the most? Dave remarked that it was important for the program to have the feel of a call and an answer. Hannah calls out to Bailey at the very first sentence of the series, and Bailey responds to her question in the very last line and last thing we hear. Bailey enters the exhibit after Owen has just finished visiting Hannah covertly and calls Hannah Mom. The actress Jennifer Garner told The Wrap, "You think that these ladies will be okay no matter what, and they will be okay because they have each other."